gonna get caught. We're not gonna get caught. I'm telling you, the flyboys never come up this high. They don't like the crosswinds, just a bunch of stoneless. Hey! What the shock is that?
Halt. As authorized representatives of the public eye, we're ordering you to halt. You brats in the Whisper 3000, vacate this area immediately. All such vehicles are forbidden in the inner city. Your registration hasn't been noted. Return home at once or your vehicle will be confiscated. Move! Get those idiot kids out of the way. This is your final warning. Surrender instantly or we will use deadly force. What the blazes? How does he move that fast? We're here to arrest him, not admire him. He went between those buildings. Malik, with me. The rest of you, cut him off from the other side. Okay, Malik, proceed with caution. I'll connect once in alive if at all possible. I bet they do, Sarge, and I want me alive if at all possible. Candid jokes, Malik. Watch the traps. They're really nasty up here. Now where did he go? Sarge, above you. Target acquired. All units converge on my signal. There he goes. On my mark. And fire! Those were warning shots. Don't make us hurt you. Swing around, Malik. Bring it around. What's he doing? He's in free fall. He'll kill himself. He's not killing himself, you idiot. Once he's dropped out of range, he'll break his fall with those webbed airfoils of his. Pujas. Estevez, come in. Are any of you on him? This is Estevez, Sarge. Target acquired. He's trying to change course, but I've got him in my sight. Don't play games with him, Estevez. Shoot! Ah!
Everyone out of the way. My face. I'm bleeding to death. You cut my face. You tried to kill me. You... Just shut up, would you? Please. Whoa, check it.
It's Estevez, alright. Get him to the nearest docks in a box. Where'd he go, Etsy?
That way somewhere. I don't know.
Okay, men. Proceed with caution. You could be... anywhere. Ah, shock.
Ah, lights to 1/4. Better. Much better. Good evening, Miguel. The time is 01:33 hours. Outdoor temperature is 54 degrees. Air is partly breathable. Forecast for the next 2 days is occasional cloudiness with a 50% chance of rain. 50%. That means maybe it'll rain, maybe it won't.
Your personal bio readings indicate accelerated heartbeat and pulse above the norm. You've been exerting yourself.
Tell me about it.
You have 6 messages pending. Miguel, would you like to see them?
Sure, Lila. Mike, I strongly suggest you come to me so that we can work something out. You need the drug. You know it, and I know it. Tyler, there's a train leaving at 0830. Be under it. The sooner we come to an accord, the better it will be for all of us. Tyler Stone, humanitarian. Next, Lila. Miguel, it's Gabe. Yeah, I know it's you, Gabe. Hollows, remember? Look, avoiding me isn't going to make things better. I stand by what I said before. The whole corporate raider program is a nasty piece of work, and you're a nasty part of it. But I still love you, man. Dump it and move on, Lila. Miguel, are you there? Come on, honey, pick up. No? Look, Mig, I'm really frightened for you. The other day when you were strung out on the drugs, I've never been so scared. And now it's like you vanished off the face of the earth. Miguel, I'm your fiancé. Don't leave me hanging after. Dump it.
The remaining 3 are also from Dan.
Dump them all.
Miguel, your present behavior is not within normal programming parameters. You've diverted from your standard pattern of domestic arrival activities. You've made no entries in your personal journal for 5 days.
My journal? My journal, huh? Alright, Lila. Journal mode, then. Take this down. Look, O'Hara, you may be the project head, but I'm the one who answers to Mr. Stone, which means you answer to me. I'll try to stick to one-syllable words then. I don't care if you are one of the great hopes of Alchemex. I don't care if you were given the full university treatment and brought in to head this genetics program. You must have respect for the system of command. I have respect for the system, Aaron, just none for you. Listen, smart guy, I've kept my mouth shut up to now, and don't think we haven't appreciated it. For the company's sake, even though I can't stand smug geniuses like you, but if you don't shape up, I'm going to break you. You break me, you bought me. Aaron. Even you can't deny how well the work's been progressing. Of course not, but we've achieved terrific success at altering the genetic structure of test animals, and I've even found some quality research materials for inspiration. Here, feast your orbs. His name was Spider-Man, one of the premier boys from the old heroic age around the turn of the century. Proportionate strength of a spider. What do you mean, proportionate? It means he didn't get a swell head about it. You want an ideal corporate raider? Imagine one that could scale walls, jump 50 feet, strong, agile. That's the direction we're going. We just can't go too quickly. Otherwise what? Otherwise we'd lose you. So we're taking it nice and slow so that you can follow along. Enjoy the book. It has lots of pictures. Alright, you little... Gentlemen, I couldn't help but overhear. Mr. Stone, not long enough no see. But Aaron here is correct. Alchemex wants results. Alchemex can't want anything, Ty. It's a corporation, a legal thing. Only humans can have human desires, and humans have to be aware that reckless testing on human subjects would be... Mike, if my father were alive today, you know what he'd say? Help, get me out of this coffin? He'd say caution is first refuge of the coward. And he'd say that because he loves the sound of his own voice. Because it would be true, which is why we've brought in Mr. Sims here. Mind telling me what sort of warped joke this is? No joke. Rather than face aging 40 years as his punishment, Mr. Sims has volunteered for the Raider program. This is crazy. We're not ready for humans yet. Mr. Sims, it's far too dangerous. Look, Doc, I want to do this. I really don't want them to make a doting old man out of me. I get a chance here to get my sins commuted. Just do the best job you can for me, okay? Nice how you stood up to Mr. Stone, genius boy. If I walk, Stone would go ahead without me. Then Sim's life is in your hands, Aaron. That puts his chances between 0 and none. I'm his only shot. Mr. Sims, can you hear me? Yeah. What we're trying to do is tinker with your genetic structure. We have a variety of different imprints we could be using. At the moment, I'm trying something simple. Something that would ideally give you augmented strength. What about the spider imprint program you were talking about? One step at a time, Aaron. I don't want to try and totally rewrite this man's genetic makeup. We could end up with a hideous mutated freak. Or even worse, you. Alright, gentlemen. Let's bring it to full power. Like the design of the transformation chamber, Aaron? Got it off an old hollow, The Fly. You'd like it. It's about someone who turns into a totally disgusting creep. I bet you could relate to it. You can't fool me, O'Hara. You're keeping up the flip remarks, but you're terrified you're going to fall flat on your face this time. Well, you got me, Aaron. Here I am, scared about a human life at risk. What could I have been thinking? Okay, men, open her up. Mr. Sims, still with us? Now you'll probably feel a fairly sharp tingling. That should pass in a couple of... Get him! Get him off me! Mr. Sims, I'm sorry. I tried. Will someone shock and shoot him with something? Sims? Dead. Still, he broke his restraints effortlessly. From an accelerated strength scenario, this was very positive. Very positive. I'm gone. You need to relax, Mike. This is from my private stock. 1994 was an excellent year. I said I'm gone. I quit. I'm not going to be part of another incident like today's. And if you continue to work after I'm gone, at least I won't be a party to it. Alchemex has groomed you, Mike. Cared for you. Educated you. Just as we did your father. He was a brilliant man, your father. You can bill me. Mike, obviously you've made your mind. I can appreciate that. What's more, I can respect it. Despite what the Indies would have you believe, we here at Alchemex are not heartless monsters. Our employees are cherished participants, not prisoners. You are perfectly free to leave our little family if you wish. We're a business, not a stat lag. Not only that, but I assure you that Roxanne, Stark, Fujikawa, Cynthia, anyone who contacts us about you will receive nothing but the highest recommendation. Here's to a bright future. Of course, I'm still hoping you'll reconsider. Ty, did we have synaptic meltdown the last few minutes? I'm leaving, remember? Vapor, proof. And you know, now that I've made the decision, I feel more relaxed than ever. Yes, that would probably be because of my parting gift, the Rapture. What? The Rapture, in the wine you just drank. I'm sure you're familiar with it. A very high-powered mind-expanding hallucinogen, perfectly legal, of course. A number of Alchemex employees are already users. But my records indicate you never availed yourself of it. I thought maybe the prohibitive expense had made you hesitant, so consider this a present. You creeping piece of... Now that I think of it, perhaps you passed on it because Rapture is so addictive. Once it's in your system, you need it the way you need oxygen to breathe. Without Rapture, you'll die. You want to hit me, don't you? I wouldn't. I think you want me to remain kindly disposed towards you, especially since Alchemex is the only authorized Rapture distributor. That's probably another reason it held no appeal for you, you being such an independent sort, Mike. You'd never want to give up your ability to just walk out. You can still walk away, Mike, but you won't like the consequences. I'll have a car bring you home. Get some rest. Enjoy the Rapture. If you fight it, it can be quite nasty. So I'd give in if I were you. And Mike, here's hoping you choose to be a member of the Alchemex family for some time to come.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, Dana. Do some more. Don't slow down. Don't take rests. This will help to firm your...
Freeze program. Miguel, what's wrong, lover? You're home early. Are you sick? Should I... Get away! Shock, Dana. I didn't realize it was... I thought you were a... Just keep away from me. Honey, I swear Oh man, your face. I feel like dirt. Good. Why did you... It's the Rapture. I was fighting it. Seeing monsters everywhere. Rapture? Since when do you drop Rapture? Since Tyler Stone decided to slip me some as an incentive for me to stay. You were quitting Alchemex? I was, but now... the effects have finally passed, but I can feel it gnawing at me. I need it again, soon, but the Alchemex has my butt in a permanent sling. Listen, I have friends. Even if you quit Alchemex, I can probably get raptured through black market. You want me to be a lousy drug addict my whole life? I want you to not to hurt. That's all. That's all. There. I've overridden the security computer. All traces of my entering the lab have been wiped from the records. A trick that's impossible for 99.9% of Alchemex employees, but not Miguel O'Hara, super genius. A super genius who let himself get blindsided by a smiling snake named Tyler Stone. I spend so much time talking like Mr. Overconfident that I let myself get that way. Brilliant. So let's see if I can turn some of that brilliance to my own problem. The Rapture's already bonded itself to my genetically. By morning I'll be a hopeless addict. My only prayer is to try to restore myself to what I was. I've already been using my own genetic code as sample working material, except I've been printing it on apes. Never occurred to me that I'd want to try and print it on myself. If this works, my genetic encoding will be what it was before Stone's little killer cocktail. If it doesn't, then I hope for Toto's sake that I'm the most obnoxious ghost that ever was.
Miguel O'Hara working overtime? A pity if something went wrong. Something like, say, my pumping up the levels of every blasted piece of equipment in a print sequence. What's this button do? Poor dumb old Aaron Delegate. Wouldn't understand your great concepts, would I, O'Hara? Doesn't much matter when I'm at a driver's seat though, does it?
Warning, equipment is exceeding recommended safety levels. Automatic shutdown in T-minus 5 seconds.
Override. Repeat. Manual override. Ha! How did you like that, Mr. Genius? Mr. Smeltmouth Wisecracker? How did... I don't believe it. Still alive. And unharmed. But he doesn't know I overloaded the circuitry. I can use that. Late night mad scientist theatrics, O'Hara? You just blown it big time, boy. While I tell Mr. Stone how you work the equipment in some temperamental tantrum, that's going to finish you. Then I'll be back in charge, doing things the way they should be. Turn around when I speak to you, boy, before I kick your butt from here to... Well, there you go. Another video done. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun making this one.